The KULT Tarot Deck is used by the Game Master to perform readings which help you create plots, antagonists, locations, and allies when planning a campaign. It can also be used during play when introducing new locations and characters in the heat of the moment. To do this, you will need to learn how to perform a tarot reading. Gather your KULT Tarot Deck, and I hope your soul is strong. I am going to help you learn about the KULT Tarot Deck in this How to Play KULT Divinity Lost. One of the most important things to remember about the KULT Tarot Deck is that you are free to interpret them in whatever way that feels natural to you. They are tools. The KULT Tarot Guide lists a few very good ways to use the tarot as a game master. A tarot reading is a great way to find those horrible little details that flesh out the bones of your campaign and determine many details that may be hidden to you. What does the Forgotten God want of you? Why are there children of the night visiting a house in your neighborhood? What is the backstory of this old apartment building? To what evil power is that cursed item bound? Anytime you run into a veil of momentary GM writer's block, the KULT Tarot Deck can help find or inspire those details. Their evocative nature and the mysteries of their meanings will provoke thoughts, aiding in deep characters and developed plots. Since you may only be beginning with the KULT Tarot and not wanting to lose your mind to the illusion just yet, your first rituals can and probably should be done directly before or after your first session, or in the downtime as you are working on the campaign. When used to their full potential, and of course remaining in their favor, they will aid you in developing new characters, locations, organizations, plots, creatures, and artifacts. As your soul grows ever stronger, increasing your confidence as a KULT game master, you might, and I warn you to be very cautious if you do, begin using the KULT Tarot Deck on the spur of the moment. With extreme caution, and after your experience has grown to a very comfortable level, it would be wise to attempt a reading in the moment when most needed. These readings are very powerful, perhaps more than your novice readings, and should only be used if you actually have the deck next to you. You mustn't be disrespectful of their power and should be faced with a dark moment, requiring, for instance, a new situation, character, or being to appear. When the illusion has started to grasp your mind, preventing you from summoning these things as you might normally do from your own twisted mind, these are the moments the KULT Tarot Deck feeds on. It is important to remember to trust your guts and your intuition as you gaze upon the cards. What do they tell you? Don't think long. They require your instincts for accuracy, and the longer you consider, the closer to catastrophe you may become. Consider the moment of the campaign, and the message of the card will become clear. There are rumors that it was a certain doctor that returned to Elysium from his banishment to Inferno for a century that found it possible to create the basis of an extremely compelling setting or story using the KULT Tarot Deck. They have the power to create factions, reveal dark secrets, and make you aware of new, never-before-seen locations that you can use to further develop the KULT world your doomed players are exploring. What is about to be revealed to you is extremely important to commit to your memory. Missing any of these basic yet very important guidelines could result in readings that are cursed with difficulties and hardships for your players. Pay close attention. First, trust your instincts. The KULT Tarot Deck is not connected to logic. It is, however, connected very strongly to your subconscious mind, as well as your instincts. Each card acts as a key to unlock those parts of your mind that the powers have locked away. If a strong feeling or impression hits you even before you've consulted on its description, trust your instincts. There are no right or wrong interpretations. What they reveal to your mind is what they reveal, and continued rethinking could result in severe readings. Before your first reading, and only when you are feeling comfortable with your deck, you may test your skills by performing experimental readings, and you will see how they can be used to serve your story. The last and maybe most important basic guideline is to learn the KULT Tarot Deck inside and out. As you use and learn, the deck strengthens its attachment to you, allowing you quicker and clearer readings that you understand and can quickly interpret into action. The immense power of the KULT Tarot Deck should be very clear to you by now, and as such I shouldn't need to recommend that you should be in the right mindset when utilizing the tarot ritual. To ensure a smooth reading, amplify the space with candlelight, some appropriate music, and ensure you have prepared the space where you can lay the cards and take some notes. Next, close your eyes. Clear your mind with a few deep cleansing breaths. You must do your best to let go of any stress or negative energy you may hold within you as you begin to focus your thoughts on the dark world of KULT Divinity Lost. Failure to prime your ritual and your soul by ensuring the proper mood and moment, your KULT Tarot Deck reading could be much harder and maybe even fatal for the characters within your story. Before you come into contact and attempt to navigate your subconscious to unlock the labyrinths of your hidden mind, take the time for a personal ritual to clear your mind and focus on the upcoming task. You will want to have a special, personal space to perform the ritual and perceive the insight you seek. Once you have learned, practiced, experimented, allocated, and prepared a space, the cards, and your mind, focus on exactly what you would like the cards to tell you. You must get to the heart of your question before asking. Open your mind to curiosity and empowerment. As the question manifests in your mind, concentrate on its clarity and write it down. Has any madness set in yet? Well done. Pick up your KULT Tarot Deck, shuffle and lay out 5 cards. Concentrating on the question at hand, think of the information that is already established in your story, keeping your open and curious mind. Lay the cards face down in order to form a 4-pointed star, beginning with the card in the middle, known as the core card. Maintain your focus and lay the next card to the left of the core, followed by, and in this order, the top card, then the right. And finally, the last card goes below the core card. When you have completed the beginning of the ritual, and if you have done it correctly, you will be ready to learn the story of the cards. Each of the cards that you have positioned symbolizes an answer to a specific question discussed in the reading templates on the pages of the KULT Tarot Deck guide available at KULTDivinityLost.com. As your skills improve, you will feel the need and will have the ability to make templates of your own. To perform the reading part of the ritual, turn the cards over, one by one, in the proper order. Turn over your core card and reflect on its meaning as you describe what you see in the picture to yourself. What is happening? What is its story? How is it related to your question? Pay very close attention to both your intuition as well as your gut. As you're improving your skills, your consultation on the card's meanings within the guide will grow less and less. Use the guide for deeper insight, but don't let these descriptions override your personal instincts. They are only to help guide you. It is your subconscious that holds the truth. Once you have interpreted each of the individual cards, look at all of the cards in your reading as if each was a page of a book. What story do they tell? Putting that narrative together, you will begin the final interpretation of all of them as a whole. This ends the ritual itself, but in order to use these interpretations, you will need to remain within the setting and reflect on what you have revealed. Write it down. Can you weave it into your narrative? Did you ask the proper questions? Did you perform the ritual as described here and in the KULT Tarot Deck guide? Sometimes you will find your reading makes little or no sense. That is okay. There is no shame in redoing a reading, but I would recommend giving it some more time, allowing it to clarify. The answers are from your mind and worth more thought before discarding and beginning another ritual. The more readings you perform, the stronger your KULT Tarot Deck will connect with your mind and soul, and eventually you will be able to perform readings during play. Once you are completely comfortable with your deck, having almost every card learned by heart, you will be capable of performing readings during your actual game. Do not be casual or cavalier with your deck by letting this powerful connection get to your head. Respectfully using the KULT Tarot Deck during play, you draw a single card to answer a specific question. If doing this seems to slow down your game, you have not yet reached the skill required for this advanced level. Not to worry. Continue to practice and experiment outside of your game and build your reading skills. Next, I will reveal the general meanings of the cards in the KULT Tarot Deck. All reverence and gratitude to the mighty Helmgast, from which we receive KULT Divinity Lost, and who graciously tolerate my madness, allowing me to create this reviled and coveted content. Everything you need to begin KULT Divinity Lost can be found at KULTDivinityLost.com. Please remember that KULT Divinity Lost is a game for adults and contains violent, sexual, and disturbing behaviors as well as topics. Play safe for you and your players. This video was voiced, recorded, engineered, and mastered by Old Curtis VO. For more videos like this and others that are not, visit our YouTube channel. And for all of our content, including live streams and podcasts, visit TTRPtheater.com. Thank you.